Welcome back, everyone. We are sitting down with Sacramento Fire Department Chief Chris Costamagna to speak about some pretty exciting new opportunities with the Sacramento Fire Department, specifically hiring some roles that they have never hired before. So we're joined now with Chief Costamagna to talk a little bit about this. So, Chief, tell me a little bit about these new roles that you're hiring for.
Yeah, this is a first time for us. It's called single role EMT or paramedic, and it's an opportunity to get into the fire department, a new way to get into the fire department and get started in our EMS division. Traditionally, we hired paramedics that were both dual role, which means they worked on a fire engine and then they worked on a medic unit too. And EMTs as well, they worked on a fire engine and they worked on a medic unit. Now with the new role, they'll be able to focus on EMS. The shifts are a little bit more flexible. 12-hour shifts instead of a 48-hour shift. So I think it lends itself to a new family starting, a new family coming to Sacramento, and it lends itself to our community too.
That's really exciting. So I know you mentioned some more flexible shifts maybe for the EMTs and the firefighters, but what are some ways in which is it more beneficial to have these roles for the community, to have them more focused? Is it going to help as far as, you know, response time or more dedicated response for certain emergencies?
I think, yeah, it does. It makes our equipment available more often. It gives the folks working, the men and women working on the medic units, a time to rest. A 12-hour shift is much more compatible in the EMS system than a 48-hour shift. There's opportunities too. You can work at night if you want to work at night. They get paid a differential to work at night. So the package itself was really thought through. A lot of people in the city helped put this together. It wasn't just the fire department's baby, so to speak. So we had a lot of help making it a competitive job in a city that needs competitive wages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about mention that collaboration with other departments in the city to get these roles filled? How long has this been in the process for you to get the approval? I'm sure budgeting and funding and all of it for these roles.
Yeah, it started out as a idea back in 2016, so it's been a while. And even with challenging budgets and challenging times, this has been a good thing for the city. It kind of helps flatten out our budget when we're hiring. It gives people an entry into the department, and it gives them an opportunity to see if the department's compatible with them or for their family, because it's a busy department. We're probably on schedule to run about 118,000 calls this year.
Wow.
And we see about 2 to 3% growth every year. So it's a fun place to come and work, but they're going to be busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to talk a little bit about something that you mentioned, which is if somebody joins as an EMT or EMS, they have an option to maybe become a firefighter as well. Can you talk a little bit about that pipeline?
It's one of our newest, it will be our newest pipeline program. And it's for us to reach into our community and hire people. But specifically in EMS, you can start as an EMT, work your way up to paramedic, and you can decide whether you want to cross into the fire department, the traditional dual role position that I talked about. But we're not changing our service level anyway with this. The single role is just that. They're focused on paramedicine and delivering service. We didn't want our community to think that we were downgrading our service at all. You're still going to have the traditional EMT and paramedic in the back. We still have paramedics on our fire engines. So I think that's the biggest change. We haven't had a change since we started our service back in 1993.
Wow.
So this will be a big evolution for us.
That's exciting. And so just logistically, when are you accepting applications for this, and what should people know as far as applying?
Yeah, applications open on September 8th. And they close on September 22nd.
Okay.
I would ask everybody to get up early. It opens at 12 a.m. And there's only 150 in each category.
Oh, wow.
So the first 150 that sign up are the ones that we'll be interviewing with. And we have different differentials for night. Paramedic it takes more certification. And we have a really good competitive wage in the region too, so we think we'll attract a lot of people.
I'm sure you will. And again, that deadline, it opens up on the 8th and closes on the 22nd?
Yes.
Okay, very exciting.
Yeah.
Coming up soon. All right, Chief, thank you so much for joining us. We'll have some more information up on fox40.com if you're interested in joining the Sacramento Fire Department in this new